Hey everybody, welcome back. In this video we will be talking about the Deadpool raid and also the new Deadpool raid El Scorcho. Just kind of the, I guess I'll call it the state of the game in general, and we'll start with that real quick. So as everyone probably already knows, Kraken, OXTS, and Seaton have quit the game. They posted their YouTube videos, and there's many reasons for that, which we all kind of, or maybe you've heard, or maybe you haven't heard, but it's you know, something that you can't really blame them for. It was something that just, you know, the game needs to kind of improve, and if they don't, then you know, people aren't going to stick around. So, you know, one of the things that, and I don't know if this was because of that game or not, or because of them leaving or not, but you know, today, all of a sudden, if you go into your Deadpool raids and you look at your rewards, it's like, well, look at, it's not 500 fragments. You know, it's in this one it's El Scorcho, so it's 3,000, and technically El Scorcho is new. So let's actually go to in Fuego, and if you looked at the rewards, you know, last time these were, you know, in the 500 range, so they've pretty much tripled them. So I've got to give Foxnext a lot of credit there. They were originally kind of super stingy on this raid. It was, the rewards were, I think they were saying 12 times worse or something like that. You know, and this being the, I think, third or fourth time the raid's been around, it was just ass backwards. You know, and then, you know, on top of that, you throw in, let's see, let's find one of these bad boys. You throw in nodes like this, where they've all of a sudden thrown traits in it for the first time. City heroes, city villains. I mean, you see, it's like, which is basically a hand node. You know, the stuff was madness. So, you know, our particular alliance, we struggled with the city heroes and the city villains a little bit. We had a couple who could do them, but, you know, it took all 100% out of the equation. And even if we got 100%, you were talking about just garbage rewards. Now they're good, because you essentially get, you know, an orb a raid, but... So, you know, all I can say is I got to give Foxnext credit. They listened to either YouTubers quitting. There's a group I'm involved with on Discord. It's MPO. It's Marvel People's Organization or something like that. I forget. Marvel Strike Force People Organization. I should know that, but I don't. MPO. But anyway, we put together a list and a survey, and it ended up doing pretty well. So, you know, they looked at it, and we're hoping that was part of the... reason they started adjusting things. So we'll see. Hopefully the Foxnext keeps moving this thing in the right direction. We'll kind of go from there, and if they can get some of their offers right, that would make things even better. So next, for this Deadpool raid, just, you know, you can see we're kind of, let's see where we at. We're already, you know, this is a 32%, so we get our tier 1s. Just want to kind of show, you know, what these nodes are about. Actually, they're a little bit blank here, so it's going to be tough. Let me see if I can, you know, this team hasn't done much. So, you know, what these nodes are is a lot of trait nodes again. You got global, basically in this, you got global, city, cosmic, global, city, cosmic. I believe that was it. And then obviously you had, you know, some boss trait nodes. You got city heroes, again, you know, city villains, you know, global heroes. Global heroes isn't too bad. Global villains and global heroes, you know, whatever, I don't even worry about those. You know, and then over here is where you got your city. So, you know, depending on your alliance and what you got here, you got a Guardians, Ravengers boss node, which is not too bad. But depending what your alliance is made up of, you guys can, you know, you might struggle with this, you might not. Our particular alliance, we did a bunch of coordination to get this figured out, to make sure that we could, you know, kind of make sure we could tier it at least 30, hoping for 60, depending on what your kind of plan is. And what we did is let me find it here for you, is you can kind of see, you know, this map that we made. So let me blow it up here a little bit. It looks like it's a little grainy when you zoom in, but you get the idea. So we actually, you know, we marked what the nodes were, so we could kind of understand the paths, and, you know, we designated paths, and we knew, you know, who was strong in what areas, and that's how we attacked it. I recommend doing similar if you haven't already, but we knew our marks and knew what we had to get, and kind of went from there. So that's kind of my advice for you for actually passing this raid, to get some of the decent rewards. And we're pushing to get what an orb a day now, so that's we're pretty happy with that. Now the other part that I want to talk to you about that's in the game at the moment, again, is just the general kind of, I call it the mountain. What I mean by that, and I'm a middle tier player. I think I've been playing, what is it, since late May. You can see my player ID is an 11. I play quite a bit. You can see I've got 2,600 blitz wins. I'm pretty active. Not super strong, but I got a decent collection power at 500k. Not the strongest STP, but though I think that's might be a tad wrong, but not by much. I thought I had one on 120 range. You can see I'm actively involved in arena. But having said that, I have the biggest challenge, getting my rosters up. As you can see, I've got some 20s and some 19s, but then it drops off quite a bit. And as you start to get into some of those kind of city, shield, hand, Cree, I mean, that was a joke. I didn't do anything with that. I left these guys down here. I'm like, I don't have the ability to actually level those. You can see my shield team's pretty weak. I still can't get a 5-star for, I could Hawkeye here, but guess what, I'm low on gold, and then it's either medic or the trooper. I could grind out security in arena, but it's going to take a while. And now that Mordo's in there, which, by the way, that's another good point for Foxnext. They added Mordo to the arena store. But like I said, I call this thing the mountain. It's just, it's like they're giving us so many different things. This is my city team. It's trash. Spider-Man's great. I want to get him up, but I don't have the gold. I need to prioritize these, upgrades to, my higher tier teams. Can't be bringing him up, just bring up a city team. Luke Cage is nowhere near he needs to be. Jessica Jones, it's just it's tough. So I'm hoping Foxnext finds a way to give us a little bit more gold, actually, is what I would like. One of the suggestions that I've made in that MPO group was, in this challenge here, this orb fragment challenge, or no, I'm sorry, not the orb fragment, even though that one too is, it's like you should get a premium orb for each time you do that. I mean, even here, it's like, so you get 900. It's a premium orb. You're gonna have 15 aim, assault rifle guy anyway, or security. It's trash. Who cares? Just make it one premium orb. So anyway, that same concept is for this gold. So even at a tier 9 here, you're talking about getting, 700 gold orb fragments, per challenge. So you get that, and you get the challenge twice a week. Or actually, for this one, it's not. Let me see here. So it's 3 times a week. So you technically get 1 orb a week, which is okay, but it's like, you're gonna get 300k. And again, what's 300k get you? 2 levels at this point. So I'd like to see them improve that a little bit. Let's talk about, at least 1 orb, maybe 2. It's not like it's gonna do anything. It's RNG. You're gonna get 300k anyway. So, but it might get that, person or two to get that million or that 2 million, feeling really good about what Foxnext is doing and the fact that they can actually level things. And guess what? If people feel like they can level things, they're going to spend money. So, you got to, in my opinion, you got to do that. And that, I don't know if you guys saw that Polygon article today, but, it pretty much attacks Foxnext for their offers, making them macro transactions versus, they're micro. Again, $20 for 500k. It's nice that it's 2k gold orb fragments, but again, that's 300. So you're gonna get 800k for $20. That's not gonna get you very far. So even especially if you spend on your higher end tunes, you got to do better. This offer, great, $10, but all right, I'm not all that exciting. These are the offers. I just shake my head at. $50 for 100 shards. It's like, get out of here with this stuff. I mean, even at Rocket, who he's a good character, but why are you going to pay $50 for that? You make it 20, you might get people to buy it. Or 15, you're going to get almost everybody's going to buy that. If you want to make it 20 and then the next week or, the next month you make it 15, okay, then do that. I don't know, but, that offers trash. Power up your gear. I guess that's okay. $15. I don't know, for a bunch of blues. I'm not doing that. Cree, again, 100. Get out of here with this trash. Cree gear, 10 bucks for 90 pieces of gear. No. This, again, trash, like 25 shards. Thanks, but that's it's not going to get me anywhere near what I need for my 5-star, even some of my 4 stars. So I need to 5-star him. I'm not going to pay 30 bucks to get a portion of that. Again, more Cree trash. This one popped up today. This one's interesting because it's 25 bucks for 3,000 energy. The part I don't like about this is that I'm super neurotic about my efficiency on my energy. So I'm going to want to spend this all right away. Otherwise, I'm thinking I can't regen energy because I'm above my max. But having said that, I'm thinking, you know what? This is probably really good for gear farm. It's probably good for some gold. It's good for some shard farm. So I might actually pull the trigger on this one. I think it's actually a good deal, and it's 50% off, which is a joke. Foxnext, if you ever see any of my videos, stop putting this in there. Nobody cares that you say it's 50% off. This shouldn't be 50% off. 50% off should be $10. So anyway, another Cree garbage. Cable, it's like 30 bucks for 55 a cable. I don't know. Some people really like them. I'm not the biggest fan, but who knows? And I already talked about that one. So I don't know. We'll see. The game hopefully will keep improving. There's that Mordo. So if you like what I had to show here, you want to see more like it. I do blitz videos. I do some walkthroughs of the game in general. I do some kind of tips and tricks and some of the things that I think are good. And obviously you can see some of the maps that I put together for my alliance. And if you want to see that and more, click the subscribe button and the like button as well. And we'll see you guys again soon. Thanks.